Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to everybody across around the world. Thank you for coming and joining us tonight. Um, and I would like to thank you all the LC members that was able to join us tonight as well. And tonight, to all the guests, you are very special. And because you have a loved one that care about you, and they didn't want you to miss out on this great opportunity in once in a lifetime. So again, my name is Mai Vang. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the United States of America. And I came to know this wonderful opportunity 19 months ago, introducing by Chuka and Tabitha. And since March of last year until now, I never looked back. And I just woke up every day and looking forward to the day that this wonderful company is launched, and I'm so happy that I'm in it. I have done so many so-called business in the past 30 years, and in none of them I was not able to success in any of them. But then I not give up. I just keep looking and looking until I see this wonderful companies. And to our guests tonight, this may be the first time that you heard about it, or it could be the last time that you heard about this wonderful opportunity. And all we ask you tonight is to have an open mind, open heart, and for the next hour and a half, be mindful and stay with us till the end, and to see if what we have in store for you. After the presentation that's going to be given by Ka Moore in Canada, we will allow time to our guests to answer any questions that you may have. And tonight we are very fortunate to have Micheal Williams, our top leaders in the company, to join us tonight. And Micheal is a very busy man, and he is also a very successful business owner. Prior to he joined this wonderful company, he already a success business owner himself. And I can't say much about Micheal right now, but I will let him tell him more about himself when he's turn to answer the question later. All I know about Micheal much is that he is a very good in math. And so when he talked about numbers, my eye was wide open. And I follow Micheal to every webinar that Micheal attend, and I listen to him talk. And every time he talk, you know, I don't know about you, but I just keep opening new position. So, so that's all I can say to everybody. So, not to take too much time, at this point on, I would like to give this time for Ka Moore. She's gonna do a short presentations, and then after that, then Micheal will be answering any questions. But when Ka is finished with the presentation, we will have two of our leader in our group here to share a little bit about them, about this wonderful opportunity, and then the question will follow. So Ka, the time is yours now.
Okay, hello everyone in OnPassive. This is my first time doing presentation in English. So help me out if I'm trying my best. Okay, everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, welcome everyone to OnPassive Hmong Teen English webinar. Okay, my name is Gamo Catmo. The name of Catmo is sound like my name. So I'm living in Vancouver, BC, Canada. I become a founder in August 10, 2020. I having hope and dream and vision. I see the vision in OnPassive. I'm in it to win it. Do you believe in the power of the internet and the concept of working from home? In OnPassive, it's a new global internet revolutionary business where everyone succeeds without selling or without referring to others. With this company, there is 100% hand-free, completely done for you, automate online success. Our revolutionary system is like flipping a success switch that can last your whole lifetime. With this company, completely run your whole business on autopilot. Advertising for you, marketing for you, recruiting for you, sign up for you, team building for you, any business opportunity for you, and this company gives you massive income for life. AI OnPassive have 4 pillars. CAPMO. The letter C stands for complete digital solution, online business for everyone or for us. Automate artificial intelligence is AI that working for the company or for everyone here or in this business. Traffic. If you in this business, OnPassive business, also bring you traffic. With this company, you make money. OnPassive have a name called CAPMO. CAPMO is giving you the total freedom. You have the life with your family. You have time with your family, and the time is running really, really fast. Can't stop. With this company, you have finance and legacy that you're leaving behind for your family. Nowadays, everyone using Google, Skype, Amazon, TextMess, GoToWebinar, LinkedIn, and Facebook. But coming soon, really, really soon, we're gonna use OnPassive. Because OnPassive is very convenient and easy and all in once. Mr. Ash Mofare, he is the man that reached for the star. He have a family. He is a man with 1 wife and 2 kids, and he have 20 years in online business. He is master of information technology and e-commerce. He attend Harvard University to learn online business creation. Mr. Ash Mofare, he is a master information technology, and he also a founder, a CEO OnPassive. The paid plan and subscription. 1. Become a founder of $97 plus $5 fee, process fee equal $102. 2. Pay the membership and customer. And once this company launching to the world, you have to pay a subscription, 1 traffic package. No less than $200, no more than $300, one time out of the pocket. In OnPassive, all these products give you the low fee and run by artificial intelligence. All these products created by OnPassive company. So it's really nice. And I will give you 2 things like about the Academy. Academy is one of the application or learner from our age. Like for someone that want to upgrade their education or want to learn more to get better job. Like OBLESS. OBLESS is a community to support the cause of or the idea, helping around the world for many people around the world. So OBLESS is the best one that helping many people. And all these products will helping all the founder if you a founder. The upper one, it's OnPassive headquarters in United States, located in Orlando, Florida. The bottom one is the building in OnPassive branch in Hyderabad, India. It's the one that create the product, OnPassive product in India. In OnPassive, it's 100% risk-free and guarantee refund policy. So, OnPassive business is something that you could sleep in dreaming about OnPassive and making while you sleep. We are in it to win it. If you're in it, you are in it to win it. Thank you for joining us to learn more about this good opportunity. Thank you. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, thank you, Ka, for giving such a wonderful presentation tonight. And before we go further open for questions, the first person here that I would like to call on to share a little bit about himself and about OnPassive and why he's joined OnPassive will be Sean Yang.
Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome the LC members, Michael William, Judy, Thomas, a lot of LC in here. I cannot name you all. And thank you for coming to join us. We are so honored to have you guys with us today. And also including everyone here, whether you're a guest or you're founders already, well, welcome you. My name is Sean Yang, and I live in Alaska. When I joined OnPassive is on August 5th, 2020, and I'm not a very good recruiting, and also this, what I heard about it, it gave me a lot of opportunity, and it maybe, or it is will be helping my financial too. So that's why I joined it. And when I heard it, I just can't resist it, and I just joined right away. And I'm proud to be a founder with OnPassive. Okay, and thank you for Mr. Ash Mofara that created such a phenomenal opportunity, like company like OnPassive, and also will leave a legacy for the family, the community, and some other for some others too. So when we before our account, we can pass to our children, grandchildren, and also to the community or organization that you are really want, or to your loved one as well. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean. So the next one is gonna be for Tabitha. She gonna share a life-changing opportunity. So Tabitha, it's for you.
Thank you so much for this time. I wanted to share my story, why I decided to join OnPassive. My husband just signed me in, and I had no clue why he signed me in the first place. My uncle, Simon Her, he contacted us like 3 times, and my husband said, okay, just sign us in. And so my husband decided to get in, and then he did the research after, and he did the research after. And so he got so excited, and I had to really make appointments to have a time with my husband. And so he's a very busy man. He's a clergy, and he's also a district superintendent in a territory, a district in the north central part of Wisconsin. So he's very busy, and he just like research, and I said, okay, so tell me more about OnPassive. And so he just signed me in, and then he signed the kids in, and then I said, okay, are you sure the business is going to be a long-term, or is it a legit company? Is it a legit business? Until I really understood the OnPassive. And I thought to myself, when my children were younger, every time when I took them to the store and they wanted to buy something, and they came to me and they said, Mom, can I buy this? And the first question I ask is, how much? How much? Okay. And so I always had to ask questions. That's the first question, how much? Don't buy the expensive things, and make sure you always look for the clearance. And so I wanted to think back, when my children were younger, and I wanted to be, I wish I was a better mom for my children, and just able to get them whatever, they want. But I always have to ask for the price, how much, before I decided to buy for my children or not to buy for my children. And then another thing I thought about, every time when I search for airfare, I always have to go for the lowest. Even $5 is really a big difference to me, And so the more I search for the cheaper price, I end up paying so expensive because I waited and waited to see if I would ever get a chance to see a cheap airfare. And, the longer you wait, the more expensive they get. And so I, think about OnPassive. I know for a fact that OnPassive is going to change my life. Is going to change the way we think, is going to make a difference in our life. And I wish that I was like 20 years younger so that, raising my children at the age of 20s and 30s would really make a difference. So I wouldn't have to ask for, the price. I would just get for my children, and then wherever I want to go, I can just buy tickets, last minute tickets, and I just go. I don't have to search days for a cheaper airfare. So I know that OnPassive is a life-changing opportunity, and I see the improving. I see the work. I see the I hear the talk, I hear, the leaders and our CEO, and I really, truly believe that this is a life-changing opportunity. And so that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Tabitha, for sharing your story. So from this point on, I would like to give this time for Micheal William to come and share a little bit about himself and tell us more about him. And then after that, then we will open for questions. The questions will be mostly for our guest tonight. And I ask that if you have questions, you have to raise your hand. And when we call on you, then you need to open your camera and tell us your name, and then start asking your questions. So, Micheal, this time is yours.
Thank you so much, Mai. Thank you so much. And thank you, Shukar and Tabitha, for inviting me to be here with you all. It's always a great time when we can get together. I really enjoy the spirit within this group, and obviously within OnPassive itself. Kamau, you did an excellent job for your first time. That was a great presentation, so thanks so much for the overview. I'm sure our guest tonight will certainly have some questions, but you certainly gave some great information with regards to our business OnPassive, because it is that simple. Okay, it's a very, very simple business. Sean, thank you for your testimony or your sharing tonight as to why you got in. Tabitha, I must say, I'm sure you were and are a great mom, right? Because you were there for your kids. That's the most important thing, is to be there for them. This business OnPassive, it's family oriented, and as I look back, just to share a little bit about myself, I came from a family where, I was a single mom. It was my mom, there's three of us, and she would work so hard, to provide for us, right? One job, two jobs, even at some point, three jobs, just to make sure that we were taken care of. And she was always there, right? Always there for us. And so as I saw how hard she was working, I made sure I excelled in everything that I did, including school. Academics was very important to me. I wanted to strive to be the best I possibly could to make sure that when I became an adult, I'll be able to take care of my family, just like how my mother was taking care of us. But I certainly didn't want to work as hard as she was working, So I always look for different ways, different opportunities, different business, upon graduation from university. And, I've been in business for myself now for 25 plus years, but it didn't start out that way. I started out in the corporate world. I was a certified financial planner. I would sit down with people and, hear everything they had to say, all their dreams, their hopes, and that would weigh on me, because the reality was a lot of these people were, after we presented a plan to them, they were able to save, but it still wasn't enough. We saw that people needed millions of dollars to live the life they wanted to live during retirement, right? Again, I'm here in Canada, so obviously depending on where you are, it may be different. But with the clients that I had, they actually needed to save, lots of money. And the job just wasn't the way. For me, my passion was teaching. I always enjoyed teaching, and I wanted to be a teacher. But to be honest with you, when I checked on what the income was and all this stuff, I was like, that just isn't enough, right? For what I wanted for myself, but I really enjoyed, being able to teach. So I would tutor children in high school, specifically math and science, and to give back as much as possible, later on in life. But jump forward, I got into the online space, and I realized that the internet was the way to go, some 10 plus years ago. And I realized that we can do so much more by reaching out to a global audience. But the one thing that puzzled me over and over again is that as you join these companies, why couldn't they actually do the work for us? Why couldn't we just pay them, right? I wasn't expecting them to do it for free, but why couldn't we just say, here's the money, you're a big corporation, you have the resources, you have the staff, why can't we just pay you and you do the work? And so I wasn't able to find a company as such, so I created my own system and putting together something that would allow people to just get in, right? And so this was some 10 years ago, because really that was my mindset. There must be a way, surely we can do it for others. And so as we created that system, we had a lot of success with it, but the one problem that we were having was this recurring payment that people had to pay month and month and month again. They had to pay whether they were making money or not. And so we would find that people would leave, we had to replace it, people leave, we had to replace it, and so on. So we weren't achieving exactly what we wanted. Yes, we were fine, we were doing well, but then, all those that came along with us, they were not in the same boat. So when OnPassive came to me 3 years ago, I was so excited that finally here is a company that will actually do it for people. Here is a company that says, all you have to do is get in. And I'm thinking, wow, this is exactly what I wanted to have happen. And here now you're coming from a company standpoint where they have the resource, they have the knowledge, the know-how, right? They have the technology, right? Everything was there from the idea. So I completely locked arm with our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufar, and says, yes, let's make this happen for the people, not just for ourselves, not just for our family, but from people from all around the globe, over 200 plus countries, right? This is a business that's going to leave a legacy for them. This is a business that's going to help them create a family dynasty. This is a business that's going to help them create an income for life, right? So I simply say to people that OnPassive is the last business that you'll ever need. OnPassive is the only business that you'll ever need, okay? Because there'll be more than enough within OnPassive for you to be able to sustain yourself, and you're gonna have plenty of leftovers so you'll be able to bless the lives of others around the globe. And so that's why I joined this company, and I can only encourage you tonight as guests to just get in. You'll have plenty of time to look over the information, you have plenty of time to research all of that. But just get in. We're almost 1 million strong that are in OnPassive right now. And that says something. That says that we are doing something that is right. That says that we are on the right track of being able to reach the goal of uplifting humanity. Okay? When you have 1 million involved in anything, that should tell you that there's a demand for what we're doing. And the doors haven't even opened as yet. Imagine when the door opens, imagine how the floodgates will be coming in. People will be coming in because they will not be able to avoid OnPassive. Okay, when we look at the company's products, for those that are involved in crowdfunding and they use GoFundMe, instead of using GoFundMe, they'll be able to use OBless, right? Webinar platforms, like what we're on right now, Zoom, okay, GoToWebinar, any meeting. Instead of using those platforms, people will be able to come in and use OConnect. Instead of using Yahoo or Gmail, people will be able to use OMail. Instead of using Udacity or Udemy, people will be able to come in and use our e-learning platform, Academy, right? So OnPassive has something for everyone, everywhere. But the founding position, which is what's available to you right now, the founding position is not for everyone, everywhere. It isn't. Okay, the founding position is a very special position. It's a prestigious position. This is what you want, folks, to be at ground zero. You want to be in before the millions come. That's what you have in front of you tonight. Okay, so I encourage you, get all your questions answered. Okay, don't leave with your questions. Get your questions answered tonight so that you can make an informed decision. Back to you, Mai.
See, you guys believe me, right? He's very good, and you know what I'm gonna do again tonight. So, so Tabitha, I would like to ask you to help me look for any hands that are raised. So this time we're gonna open for questions, and see if we have any hands. Okay. I think the hands that I see here is Sally. Sally, open your camera. Okay. Your mic is mute. Sally?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
Hi. Okay. Hi, Michael. Welcome. Enjoy the Hmong team. I have a question for you. My question is, why do we have to pay for OnPassive? There are other free service out there.
Okay, excellent question. Those free services, are they paying you? Right? So I'm sure the answer is no. Right? So those free, Yahoo is not paying you, Gmail is not paying you, Facebook is not paying you, Zoom is not paying you. Guess what? When people come to OnPassive, OnPassive is actually going to pay them to use its products. Okay, so that's a very powerful reason why people will come. And also keep in mind that a lot of these products that we say are free, you know, are they really free? Okay? What happens is that these companies take your free information and then they sell it and make billions of dollars. And how much are you getting from that? Right? OnPassive is flipping that around. OnPassive will offer some free products, okay, but mostly premium products. And then OnPassive is going to help you build an income for life. And all you have to do is get in. All you have to do is come on in and use the products, and the company can help you build an income for life. So no other company out there is offering that. And this is why we see that we have almost 1 million already into this company.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming here.
You're welcome.
Okay, next, I see Shwamore's hands raised.
Okay, hello. I have the great honor to welcome some fellow from the Leadership Council. Thank you for being here tonight. My question is for Michael. It's not from me, the question, but from the prospect. So about income. The question is, how do we get paid from OnPassive? That is the question.
Okay. So we get paid from OnPassive by the company selling products, okay, digital products, right? And so I would encourage every guest to go to the corporate website, which is onpassive.com. If you go to the corporate site, you'll be able to learn more about each of these products that we're talking about, okay? And so what the company does, you come in as a founding member, so you pay your $97 plus the $5 fee if you use credit card or debit card, okay? So you're in as a founding member. We get to the official global launch, okay? At that time, not now, but at that time is when you pay or make your product package purchase. So you're gonna purchase a package which includes all these products. Okay? So you're getting all the products for the one low price, okay? When you make that purchase, the company's gonna use those products to set up a business for you. So the company will take a domain name, set up, so in other words, get your website, okay? The company will find potential customers, okay? And they will drive those customers to that website that the company has set up for you. The company will do the presentation. The company will do the following up. The company will close the sale. When that sale is made, you get paid. That money will go into a virtual wallet, a digital wallet, okay? That you'll be able to withdraw to your bank account. If you're into cryptocurrencies and all of that, you'll be able to withdraw the money to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, okay, and so on, okay? So you have that option. But for most people, they simply withdraw the money to their bank account, right? And that will happen for people over and over and over again as the company continues to send targeted traffic to your site, which will convert into sales. These people are coming, so customers are coming, they're purchasing the product to use it, just like how people purchase Zoom today, right? Yes, Zoom has a free portion, but if you want 500 attendees, right? If you want 1,000, if you want 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, you have to pay. If you want to have a Zoom account that can accommodate 10,000 attendees, you have to pay $6,500 US per month, okay? And the same goes, true for all the other products then that you use. Yes, there's free portion to it, but there's also a paid portion. If you have an iPhone and using iCloud as storage, it comes with, I believe, 5 gigs, right, of storage. Anything above that, you have to pay, $1 something per month, right? If you want more than that, you have to pay $12 and something per month. The same goes for even your Gmail account. Yes, it's free, but if you want additional storage, because they give you a fixed amount, they give you 15 gigabytes of storage. If you want more than that, you have to pay for it as well, okay? So a lot of these products are free, but they're free for a reason, okay? But most importantly though, the company here, OnPassive, will make all the sales for us. Even after the person becomes a customer, the company also supports them. The company answers the questions using a chat bot. So this is AI comes into the picture, and also we'll have live support, right? Whether it be telephone, email, etc. The point is the company is doing everything for you. You make the money, you are happy. You could be sleeping making the money, you could be on the beach with your family making money, you could be spending more time, okay, with your family because the money's coming in. And when you go to the store, you don't have to ask how much. Right, Tabitha? You don't have to ask how much. All right?
That's right. That's right.
That's great. Thank you very much. Michael?
You're welcome.
Okay, the next person, I see Chung Soo Shang. We can't hear you. Your mic is mute.
Yeah, I'm you. Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Okay. Welcome, Mr. Michael William. Good evening tonight. I am Chung Soo Shang from California. I became a founder member since January 10 to 2021. I would like to ask a question to the OnPassive for the total 50 products that the company will be officially launched to the global in the next few days or week in October or later. Are there any?
You are muted. Open your mic again.
That's
There you
okay.
go. Yes, there you go.
Okay. Go ahead. Are there any of the 50 product? That one of the product is new laptop for our product to use it in the future online service.
Okay.
That's my question.
Okay. I'm going to try and answer your question, as I believe I understand what you're asking. And I'm not sure if it's multiple questions, but if I don't answer it, certainly clarify for me, please. So the company, will have lots of products, okay? The company's gonna start out with a few, and they're gonna build upon that. And we're gonna go beyond the 50, okay? It's not 50, is not a fixed number. The company will build beyond that, okay? The company will continue to develop products as we proceed into the future, okay? This month of October, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mafara, will be touring the United States. So we're going to various parts of the United States, whereby he'll be launching several of the products then for us to have as founding members, okay? So not launching to the public, okay, but to founders only, okay? So we will have access to that. So we're going to start off with about 4 products, okay, or so, and then that number will increase in each week as we go along, okay? We'll be able to beta test these products as well as founding members, okay? And then when everything is tested, okay, everything is good to go, the company then officially opens the door to the public, and that's when we can start selling to the public. That's when the company will start to sell all these products to the public, okay? So starting in October, okay, we get access to a few products, okay? Let's say about 4 or 5 products, okay? And then each week, another one is added and so on, okay? And then we get into the beta testing phase where we actually test out the products, then help the company do that, and then we get to the official global launch. So we are basically near the end of this pre-launch phase. Okay, so anyone that's out there that's looking to get in, now is the time to do it. Time is very, very limited. The founding positions is very limited. Okay, so now is the time to do so. All you have to do is catch the vision. Once you catch the vision, understand what's going on here, see how this company is going to transform lives around the world. You just have to make a conscious decision to be a part of it. Okay, that's all. And what does that mean? Just get in. Okay, just get in. All right, so hopefully that answered your question, Shangsu.
Okay, thank you. That's all my question.
Okay, thank you. It looks like I don't see any more hand raised, so I'm just gonna let a few of our leaders or our members here to ask questions that they see that they hear most prospect asking questions. Okay, now I see 3 hands raised right now, so I'm just gonna call out the name first. The first one here is Chu Vang. Your mic is still mute. Okay.
Thank you very much for Michael and the rest of the Leadership Council and member of the OnPassive around the world. I saw many from Australia, Canada, some other place. So appreciate for being with us tonight. My name is Chu Vang. I live Wisconsin, United States of America. I have 2 questions for to ask Michael. Number 1, for many other people, member, founder that have over like multiple email account, and so when the company launch So we have to get into our email for each of our account or email. That's correct. And number two, I have a question regarding right now we call Go Founder, but very soon we're going to have an O Founder. How are we going to get into that, or what procedure that we can get into O Founder? That's all right. Thank you.
Okay, so yes, you will have to access each of your email accounts. Okay, so that doesn't change. So the same way you have to log into each one right now, if you're doing anything associated with your accounts, for example, let's say you're changing the password, then GoFounder sends you the password to that specific email. The same thing would happen going forward. That we will have to, still have access to each of our email accounts. Your email, that's like your username. Okay, that's how you access the site. That's how you log into your virtual back office, right? And with regards to all founders, so the same way you're logging in now is pretty much going to be the same way. Okay, you're still going to have the site to go to. So instead of saying gofounders.net, it may say allfounders.something. Okay, so it'll be the same process. Okay, and nothing has changed. Just that when you log in, it's going to look different. Okay, but it's the same process to get in. All right.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, before I call any more for those people that have the hand raised, I know a few of them is already members, founders already. So if you, I asked the question that you're going to ask, please ask questions that would answer to our guests, any question that pertaining to founders question. I guess that not to ask those because we have our own founders days that we could ask those questions on founder days. So please keep in mind that ask a question that will help answer to the guests that they may not know what to ask, or they are shy that they don't want to ask question at this point. So the next person that I see hands raised is Cindy Hopkins. Cindy, welcome to our webinar tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mai. First of all, I would love to definitely compliment Ka. I mean, what a phenomenal presentation she gave. It was excellent, Ka. And you are a terrific host. I love the enthusiasm from you. And Tabitha, I just got to tell you, your husband must love you a lot to just sign you up. How fantastic is that? And how loved and cherished you must feel. And as far as your children, I agree with Michael. It only matters that you were present. I agree with that. The money is just a tool. Remember that. It's just a tool. And that is a tool that we were going to have very plenty of in OnPassive. Nice seeing everyone. I'm in Wisconsin.
Thank you. Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome. And Alaska, Sean from Alaska. We've got, all of these from all over the world, everyone is here. And something I wanted to elaborate on for all of you folks is to remind you, our CEO, he worked in the trenches. He knows what's going on out there. This man is absolutely a phenomenon in the industry. He truly, truly cares for each and every one of us. I think that's so important that you know that. It's not about any single one of us, not Michael, not myself, not Julie, not Marty DeGarmo. It is about each and every one of you. He wants each and every one of you to have huge success, and you will have if you just stick with it, be positive, follow the rules, and maintain your ethics. That's everything. The other thing, and Michael touched on it, it's that we are not limited to 10 products, to 20 products, to 50 products. What Ashmufara has created here is a technological company, a digital company that is going to continually add products as long as we are in existence. He is not going to stagnate. He is not going to, we've got enough products, we're done. This is all we're ever going to have. It is going to be a continual, generational product addition, as we go through the years, through the generations. And believe me, you are in something that is absolutely and utterly going to change your life totally. And just feel good, and let your enthusiasm show with those people that you share it with, because you are caring about them. Don't leave anybody behind. Do not be embarrassed. At first, we're always, at least I was, embarrassed to ask my family or my friends, because they're going to say, well, you were in that other thing, you didn't do very good. What makes this different? And I said, just take a look at it. And I have no doubt that you'll see what I see. I have them register first before I send them any information, simply because I do care about them, but also the fact that as long as they register with me, then I can send them information, and I send them YouTube links and different ones that I love. There's so much good information out there. And so, but the fact is that if they decide not to join, say, that's okay, no problem. Down the road, if they're online, they're going to need a product of OnPassive. They are going to become an OnPassive member. And if you had them register, they will be linked to you as long as they use. So just know that. So have them register. You care enough about them to get them to at least register and say, if you're not interested, that's okay. But I'm sure that you're going to see what I see. But I want to congratulate each and every founder, because what a fantastic family that you're in, a global family. We're all sisters and all connected. And I thank you for giving me a time just to speak. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you.
Okay, next, I want to call Siska Boruff. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. So,
Sister Scarborough.
Oh, Sister Scarborough. Okay, open your mic.
Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Mute. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. All right. Well, I can't beat the previous person. Well done and well spoken. My name is Gloria Scarborough. Thank you, Michael. Some people have problems with that name. Took me some time to really figure it out myself. But I am a founder, and I want to be conscious of those who are listening in who are not and have questions, and I don't want to cover too much time or take too much time. I do have a question regarding the products, which I think are ingenious. What we're offering all in one big package is marvelous. It's not something that you have seen someplace else. I wonder, as a founder, because some have asked me, are these products available to the founders to use themselves, and how soon can they start using the products that we're offering at this time? I'm especially interested in the Academy, and quite a few other people who I know who are really involved in tutoring and this type of thing. I know that would be a wonderful package for them to get involved in. So how would we go about using that at this time?
Okay. And so the products then will be available to us once the company opens up to the public. Okay. That is when we're actually going to make that product package purchase. Okay, we're going to purchase the products then, which means they're our products. We can use them. Okay, Now, some of them will be able to have limited access as far as testing, okay, during the upcoming, pre-global launch, okay, semi-launch if you wish, or soft launch if you wish, okay. So we'll have access to that, but the full deal, the full blown out access is going to be when we actually purchase them at the official launch. And yes, we can use them as we see fit. So we can use the Academy product. We want to teach a course. If we have something to share, we'll be able to do all of that through Academy. Okay, no different than if somebody was to go to Udemy right now and use that platform, or Udacity is another one. But yeah, we will have full access to it that we can use for ourselves, our own purpose, as well as obviously customers who will come in, which is the main thing that we're looking for, right?
I've got you. One other thing, the price, from what I have understood, is that we will be paying one set price for each product. And that being the case, approximately, I don't know if you can say for sure what that would be for a founder, what would be the cost for them to use these products personally?
So you're paying one fee. We talk about a product package price, which is between $200 and $300. Okay, mm-hmm. So let's say it's $250. So if we pay $250, we have access to all of the products. We're not paying $250 for each one. We're paying $250. That's it for all of the products. Okay, so somewhere in that range between $200 and $300. That's what we will pay one time out of our pocket, and now we have access to all the products. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Thank you. So the next is going to go to Kamua. The next question.
Okay, hello. It's amazing to see everyone's here tonight with all the leader consult. Sorry. I think that somebody asked my question already, but someone keep asking, like our member team keep asking that if the product use, do you need to know how to use the product to make money? Many people ask me that question, so
Okay, so what you need to know how to do is spend money. Okay, so if you know how to spend money, come on in. All right. As far as the product itself, you don't have to know how to use the product. Okay, you don't even have to use the product for yourself personally. Okay. We're going to have customers upon customers, millions upon millions of customers who are coming just for the products. They want the products, right? So they will come and they will learn how to use it. The company will provide video tutorial. As I mentioned earlier, there'll be live support. So there'll be more than enough information for those who want to learn, those who want to understand how to utilize these products. Because there's value there. Okay, it's not just products just for product's sake. Okay, these are products that are in demand. How do we know that they're in demand? Because billions of people are using these products right now. Okay, we know people are using webinar platforms. Case in point, Zoom that we're on right now. We know people are using GoFundMe, right? We know people are using Bitly and Blink and GoDaddy, all these different companies, Jmailer Pro, right? Gmail, Yahoo, and so on, right? The list goes on and on. What we have are going to be far superior products, okay? Far superior products. We're going to provide more value to the end user, to the customer, okay? So therefore, there's a great demand. So the demand is already there. We know this, okay? But you as an individual, as a founding member, you don't have to be tech savvy. right? You know, you don't have to know how to operate the products then. All you have to do is get in, that's it, right? And so if you're a founding member, you're already in. For the guests, all you have to do is get in, okay? And you'll be just like us, right? And so when we get to the actual launch, remember now, the company's doing all the work. So let me just paint this picture for you as a guest, okay? So you pay your $97, you get in, you're a founding member, excellent, all right? We get to the official launch, you pay for your product package, excellent. The company takes those products, okay? They take them and they're gonna utilize them on your behalf, not you. You don't have to set up a domain name. You don't have to create the content on the page. You don't have to go and find visitors to come to the page, because if you have a website and no one shows up, no one takes a look at it, are you gonna make any sales? Of course not. So that's just the same as if you open a store, okay? If you open a store there in Wisconsin, if you open up a store in Vietnam, doesn't matter where you are in the world, if you open up a store and no one comes in to buy your products, are you making any money? Right? And of course the answer is no, okay? So it's the same as on the internet. So your domain or your website, that's your digital or virtual store, okay? So we need to have people come there, okay? Now you don't want just anyone to come there, okay? You want targeted people. What does that mean? It means if I have a store and I'm selling shoes, right? I don't want people coming to my store looking for pots or looking for food. You understand? Right? I want people coming to my store looking for what I have. So that's targeted, right? So with your digital store, you can have targeted people. People are looking for what we have. People who want a webinar platform, people who want a URL shortener, people who want a domain name and so on, okay? That's who we want to come to our site, because they're gonna be provided with what we have, okay? You see what that makes sense? Right? So, but we ourselves, though, we don't need to understand the process or anything like that. And then as the company goes out and do all of this for you, right? In your first month, maybe you have 2 customers, 5 customers, 10 customers, whatever the number is. But guess what? The next month you have more customers, and the next month even more customers, and so on, because the company continues to drive these traffic or drive these visitors, send these people to your store, your digital store, and they will continue to buy over and over and over, more and more and more. And so you can see how your money will increase over time. Okay, OnPassive will create more millionaires than any other company, period, right? Period, okay? And so for some people, they're not looking to be a millionaire. Some people just want an extra couple $1,000s a month, right? In some countries, if a person has an extra $500 a month, they're good. Even in America, right? There are people, if they can get just an extra $500 a month coming in, it's a difference, right? It will make a difference in their life. You understand? And
Yes.
that's what this company is going to offer for people. All right?
Wonderful, Michael. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Okay, next person, Tabitha, are you asking a question for other people?
Yes, Michael, I do have a question that I have a few prospects, and this is what I get from them, or this is what I hear from them. So they asked the question, if OnPassive is first registered in the United States, why now where is the headquarter? Is the headquarter in the US or in India? And why is the production branch is located in India and not in the US? Since the United States is a very powerful nation, and why is it not located in the US, and why in India?
Well, if they were to look at India, they'll be surprised, based upon the question that they're asking, they'll be surprised to know that a lot of these tech giants are in India. Okay, so not just OnPassive. Okay, you will find, you can Google it, they can Google it and find information of the types of companies that are in India, American companies that are in India, okay? America is just one country, right, folks? And so the reality is that the company, they have their office space in Orlando, Florida. The company is registered in the United States, and the company has made a strategic decision, right, to go over and find talented people, talented people in India, the best of the best, when it comes to technology. A lot of these same people in India actually come over to the US and work. So it's not always that, the people that are in the US are from the US, or, no. Sometimes you have a lot of these American companies that have their employees, they outsource the work, or they have subsidiaries and so on in other countries. And India is again, think of the population, 1.4 billion people. That's a lot of people, So you're gonna find a lot of great talent there, And so you're gonna go where the knowledge is. You're gonna go where the resources. And so India is such a place, and that's why the company is there. But not just India. Keep in mind that we're gonna have 1,000 global offices, office space by way of the global founders, the global leaders. So that's going to happen. So it's not just India. We're going to be in every country. There will be an office in every country, not necessarily a building, but office space in every country around the world.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, before I call on the next three person, we're just gonna take this, the three of them, and then after that, I have one question to ask Michael. And then, because tonight is our second time that we have a English webinar, and I see that a lot of our leadership council are here tonight. And once we're done with the question, I would like to call a few of them to come and tell them, tell us a little bit about them, and so that our Hmong team knows who they are, so that they not just knowing us, but knowing that we have been telling them that we have a leadership group that they have been work closely with Mr. Ash. And so that they not only know us, but know our leadership team too. So that's what I'm going to do next after the questions, okay? So the next person is going to be Chen Yang.
Okay, unmute yourself.
Hi, my name is Chen Yang. I am from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm happy to see every one of you, especially all the leadership council. And I am happy to be a founder since July 6, 2020. And I'm so happy and I'm so excited about OnPassive. And when I heard about OnPassive is a technology company, is AI driven. And I'm so happy. I say because I have been missed Facebook, missed YouTube, Google, all those things. So I will never be missed this one. So I joined OnPassive. My question is go to Bill Mas. I just wonder, Bill Mas heard me. Bill Mas, I watch your video a lot, all the video that you posting, and I just wonder how do I meet you, or how do I make a video to post into, so my people will know, and all my cousins that I told them about OnPassive, and they told me that OnPassive is scam, is Ponzi scam, all those things. So I really want, I really want to show a video so they can connect to all my cousins or my people that they know, so they know the production that we made, and so they know how OnPassive on, and I just wonder how do I do that?
I'd like to speak on behalf of Bill Must. I know he is the man that have done so much work for OnPassive since the day that he's been in OnPassive. He liked to stay behind as a person who support OnPassive and do the work. So if you have any questions, you actually could connect with him. But as of this point, he just like to be behind the scene to basically focusing on his work.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
And I'll just add to that, in that so Bill Must does have a channel, and you're more than free to visit his channel and see all the various videos that he has, and you can utilize them as well, okay, and share with your prospects. Now, I will say also that, remember now, we're not in the convincing business, right? We're not in the convincing business with any, whether it be a family member, whether it be a friend, whether it be a business associate. You know, you have to understand how powerful and valuable this founding position is, okay? So when you are approaching someone, you are offering them a gift of a lifetime, okay? Now, some people celebrate their birthdays, some people celebrate Christmas, etc., right? Now, when you give someone a gift, how many people refuse it, right? How many people turn down that gift, right? OnPassive is the most valuable gift, okay? We're talking about physical gifts, okay, or materialistic gifts, okay? OnPassive is the most materialistic gift that you can give to anyone, period. Okay, so understand, right? Understand the power that you have. So when you share with them, Shank, and they think it's this and they think that's okay. How many people thought Bitcoin was a scam? There are people today that will still tell you that Bitcoin is a scam. Well, guess what, right? That's one scam I wish I was involved with when it was less than $1, okay? Right? Because it's not, right? It's not, right? The technology that's there, blockchain, etc., right? There's actual real value to it, okay? But the point is, a lot of people miss the boat, right? A lot of people miss the boat. A lot of people would have loved to have got, even when it was $1,000, a lot of people wish they had jumped in, right? When you take a look and see where the price is today, almost 60,000 again, okay, for one coin. So can you imagine if people had jumped in, you know, at that lower value when it was $1,000? That's 60 times on your money. Okay, so we don't need to listen to the naysayers. We don't need to listen to people who have the wrong idea of what this is about. Listen to people who are in, that know what they're involved in. Listen to people that have the confidence about their business. Listen to people, you understand, that know how powerful this thing is called OnPassive, that will transform lives. What do they have that's going to transform the lives of millions of people around the world? What do they have? Chances are it's nothing. Okay, but we have something, right? We have something of value, and this founding position is not for everyone, right? As I said earlier, OnPassive is for everyone everywhere, but the founding position is not. The founding position is not for everyone everywhere. It's for visionaries, for people who see it, people who can look beyond sight, right? Don't just look, oh, well, it hasn't launched yet. Oh, you're not making any money yet. Look beyond that, right? Look beyond that. So, and that's who you're looking for, Chang. You're looking for people who are ready to lock arms with you and want to go places with you, because we are all going to a better place financially because of OnPassive.
Yes, I've been seeing a link OnPassive to them, and then they do research and they send 2 links for me about the search for the on Google about the OnPassive scan or legit or scan, and then they send me that video. I said, I didn't never say anything to them. I said, thank you for your information, and I didn't say it to them, but I said, one day you will know where I am be, and
that's right.
I will let you know. That's what I'm thinking to myself. I say it to myself, to them.
Yeah,
well, thank you for my.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you very much for that information. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Chang, and you're absolutely right. Okay, one day they will know. Okay, Just like all those people that, wow, man, I should have gotten involved in Bitcoin. Same thing, right? OnPassive is doing something that has never been done before. Okay, never been done before. And you can have people who are jealous of what OnPassive is doing. You can have people who wish that they had come up with the idea. And even if they had the idea, do they have the resource to make it happen? Do they have the know-how to make it happen? There are lots of people that have great ideas, and those ideas have never come to fruition. Okay? They've never followed through, regardless of what the reason may be. Here is a man, Ash Mufara, had a vision, had an idea, and he's brought that idea to life, to the point where you have almost 1 million that are believers. Okay? 1 million that are believers. That is massive, folks. And I still think that there's some folks who don't understand the magnitude of that. That is massive. Go and find another company before it launched that had 1 million. Before it launched. Go find another company. You won't find it. This is special. This is special.
Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna call the next two hands, and then we're gonna go to different stuff. Okay, the next one is Robin. Robin, you can unmute your mic. Robin? Or should I say, oh, Robin?
There we are. Thank you so much. You said the magic words, but you also sent the unmute button. Thank you so much. I would just like to say that May, Ka, Tabitha, you are doing such an amazing thing this evening, bringing people together from the Hmong region, the different people, the different cultures. You are OnPassive because it is the peace, the harmony, and the togetherness that is Ash's vision to help people around the world. I have had the great joy, the great pleasure to actually travel to these countries. I have been to Laos, I have been to Myanmar, Vietnam, Thailand, and China. I was there for 20 years, in and out. I was there when I saw it 25 years ago. I have not been back since. But I was responsible for teaching Westerners about your countries and to take them into your countries, to learn your cultures, meet the beautiful people, see the beautiful artistry, and to share internationally what was possible. Ash's vision for OnPassive is to bring people together from all around the world. And that's what you're doing this evening. I only mention the fact of my travels because that is what I wanted to find, a company that would be able to bring people together in peace and harmony and love. And if we were able to make some money together, that was even more special, added into the pot. But this is OnPassive. So for the guests who are with you this evening and listening to this and your amazing presentation, please know that if your heart sings with anything that has been said this evening, you are in the right place to be a founder. And you will be able to hold hands with your brothers and sisters and your family members and to help family back home in your countries, to help improve the lives of relatives and cities and countries around the world, in addition to what you do for yourselves and for your own families. Many of you came to the States, many of you were born in the States, and many of you still know what the old country was like. OnPassive is going to help you help others. Please join us. This is from the heart to invite you as guests tonight to join the OnPassive movement and family, to be part of this beautiful company that is promoting peace, acceptance, respect of each other, of these cultures, and of each other. Please consider joining us. You will not be disappointed because the journey for you will just be starting. But I promise you, what we are learning every day, every week, there is no end to what is possible with OnPassive. Thank you so much for letting me speak. I commend all of you for what you are doing, And I respect all of you and wish to return to your countries and to come back to your next webinar. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, O Robin.
Thank you.
The next person is going to be Sandra Daly. Sandra Daly, you have your hand raised.
I'm ready. Okay.
Hi.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. I'm a guest. And I have two questions. The first one is, since there's already 1 million people as founders and a part of this company, what is the criteria or requirement that OnPassive is going to use to send customers to me if I join as a founder?
Okay, and so what? Is there echo? Okay. Testing. All right. So with regards to criteria, you know, we know that there's almost 5 billion internet users. Okay, you know, 4.8. Let's just say 5 billion internet users. Okay. So, you know, that's a lot of people, okay? And that's people from all walks of life. OnPassive is designed in such a way that it can cater to everyone, okay? Meaning that it has something that many will come to OnPassive for, okay? So the company will basically start off with what we call run-of-the-mill traffic, okay? Meaning they're gonna grab different individuals from the internet and send them to your site. As the AI technology get better and better, because with AI, you have to feed it information, you have to give it data for it to improve. Just like if you have Siri, right? You have to feed Siri with information and it gets better and better at answering questions, okay? And so what's going to happen is that eventually you're gonna have targeted traffic, okay? And so that targeted traffic that'll be coming to your site are gonna be people that are looking for our products, okay? People are looking for the old trim, right? So our trim URL. People that are looking for the e-learning platform, the webinar platform, and so on. All the products that we have on our onpassive.com website, right, that you can visit, right? People that are looking for those products will come, and that's what the company will be sending as traffic to your site in order to get customers and build up your team of customers, okay? So that's what that is. People that are looking for a way out, people are looking to make an extra income, etc. All that is included within that. So it's not just people that are looking for products as consumers to use it, but also people who are also looking for additional income, okay? And so the last time I checked, just about everyone can use an additional income, okay? Just about everyone, right? So, but that's how that will work as far as who will be coming to your site from the traffic that OnPassive will be sending.
And then the last question I have, is there compensation for recruitment?
Okay, so OnPassive has a different model, okay? OnPassive model does include money, does include compensation, okay? But it's not your traditional plan that you may be used to, okay? OnPassive is a different model, and so with your first 3 customers, okay, your business break even, okay? Just with the first 3. You don't need 40 or 50 or anything like that. Just the first 3 customers break even. So what I mean by that is, so let's suppose that it's $300 for the product package. That means the first customer you make $100, the second customer you make $100, the third customer you make another $100. So that's $300. Okay, you paid $300, you've generated $300, your business is in break even. Okay, so which means starting with your 4th customer, you're in profit. And as you get more and more customers, your income continue to increase over time. Okay, that can turn into thousands of dollars, and in some cases, even millions of dollars. So the point is that OnPassive will be able to generate whatever income you're looking for. OnPassive realistically can generate that for you, because it's not about the money for the company. This company wasn't designed or created for their owner to enrich himself. He created the business so that they can empower others, so that they can put wealth in other people's pocket, so that they in turn can do good with that money, as you just heard Robin put so eloquently.
Okay, does that answer your question, Sandra?
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to ask the questions. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, the next person is gonna be go to Sean. I think Sean said that he has people asking him questions that he would like to ask Michael for that questions.
Well, thank you. Give me the something to say, but actually Michael answered the question already, so I don't answer the question. And thank you very much.
Oh, okay, thank you. So my questions, after I ask this question, then I'm gonna give the last two card to see if there's any question in the chat room. The question that I have from Prospect is that is it OnPassive legal company in the U.S. and also in other countries?
Yeah, so OnPassive is 100% legal. Okay, OnPassive is registered in the United States. Okay, out of Florida. Okay, the state of Florida. It's a registered company. Okay, so it's 100% legal. You know, when people talk about the legality of a company, just look at what OnPassive is doing. Okay, the company has created products. The company's going to sell those products. Last time I checked, that's a legal company. Okay, right? You create products and you sell the products. Okay, there's no funny business going on. If products are not sold, that means there's no sales, therefore you make no money. Okay, you only make money based upon sales being generated, which is why we're not making any money right now. Okay, because the company's not selling any products right now. Okay, but as soon as it starts to sell products, guess what? We start to make money. All right, so OnPassive is 100% legal. Not just in the United States, but globally. The company does not have to be registered in every single country. No, okay? That's not how it works. Anyone that can access the internet can purchase from OnPassive, okay? Anyone in the world, okay, in any country, they can do that, right? But you don't have to physically register. If you want to have staff and all these things in a country, okay, now you need to register because tax comes into play and all of that, okay? But as far as just selling the products, it's digital, so I can sell anywhere in the world, okay? And that goes for any other company, right? If the company is willing to ship to, you know, any country in the world, then that person can order from the company, okay? And so OnPassive is 100% legal in all countries globally, based upon its model.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Okay, Kat, is there any question in the chat room?
Okay, tonight I don't see many people writing in the chat room. Just a couple. The first one, someone in the chat room asked that why OnPassive taking long time to open.
Okay, and so I would have to ask that person, what do you call long? A, have you created a company before? B, have you created a company of this magnitude before? Okay, you know, Zoom, right? We're all familiar with Zoom. Zoom took 4 years before it came to the marketplace. So was 4 years long? Well, in Zoom's case, it was certainly worth the time that they took, right? Because now look how much money they're making, right? I'm sure the owner of Zoom is very, very happy, and that's just one product. Okay, so keep that in mind. OnPassive is not taking long. OnPassive is taking the right amount of time to make sure everything is in ready mode. So when we open the doors, can you imagine, you know, you say, oh, you know, it's taking too long. So the owner says, okay, yeah, let's launch today. And then you have millions of people coming in. They don't have enough staff. There's not enough support. You understand? They don't have the infrastructure to deal with that amount of people coming in. Would it make sense to open? It doesn't make sense, right? So the company will open its door when everything is ready to go, okay? Which, as we know right now, we're almost there. 3 years is not a long time, okay? It's not. Think about what's going to happen with OnPassive. In the very first month that OnPassive opens this door, OnPassive will generate at least $250 million in its very first month. Can you imagine what it will generate in the very first year? That is facts, folks, right? That's not guesswork, that is facts. That's what's going to happen in the very first month, okay? So it's a massive company, in other words, okay? That's the point. So if it's a massive company, then due care need to be taken to ensure that this company will be here long-term for your children's children, not just for us to make a quick buck, not just for us for a year or two, but to be here long-term. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years from now, OnPassive will still be around, okay? It's a generational company.
Yeah, thank you. And there is one more. Most people in the chat room, they say tonight it's like many people tonight. They say it's amazing that they see many leader council from OnPassive come to join the OnPassive Hmong team tonight, and they say we are fired up. So it's really happy to be here tonight.
Excellent. You know, and I must say that all of you tonight are doing a great job, especially in English, okay, which is not your first language, right? So you guys are doing a tremendous job. You know, so kudos to all of you for that. I'm sure it's not easy, you know, to conduct this, you know, when it's not your main language. I'm sure it's much easier, right, when you're speaking in your main language as opposed to doing everything in English. So again, kudos to all of you for that.
But Michael, and to all the leader council, it's my first time, but I'm really shaky. Okay, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Okay, so I think we are conclude with the questions for Michael to answer, and thank you very much to Michael for answer all the questions. I know that you are the person that we could go to whatever we need, whatever question we have, and also with all the leadership council team. So we'll conclude the question. So from now on, I'm just gonna call a few of the leadership council team members that are here with us. And if I miss anyone, Tabitha and Ka, please help me, you know, call out their names as well. As far as I see that the leadership council team member are here, I see Marty DeGarmo, Chris Johnson, Julie Nguyen, and Dan Street. So anybody I miss?
I think Angie,
I believe NJ has gone to bed. It's 3 a.m. in Germany.
Oh.
And we also have Robin Noble here as well.
Okay.
Robin Noble, it's an old Robin that she has.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so since I don't know much about each team leader's main leadership council team members, I'm not gonna introduce them, but I just call out their name, and they can open their mic and open the camera, and they could just tell them you know, themselves a little bit, and then say a few words of encouragement to all the other guests and all the Hmong members or founders here, and for those that join us around the world. So the first person that I'm gonna call is gonna be Marty DeGarmo. Marty, are you here?
I'm here. Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Thank you. I've been here before, I believe, a while back. I'm glad to be here. I love coming to new webinars. It's excellent. I saw it in the back office. I saw that my buddy Michael's going to be here, so I had to come just to make sure he doesn't do anything crazy. I'm just kidding. I've been in OnPassive since March of 2019, March 1st. I've been looking for OnPassive for 17 years. Now, I didn't know it was OnPassive I was looking for, but I was looking for this type of opportunity where everyone gets a fair shake and everyone has the chance to succeed. Did I believe it was there? Not really. I've done many things, and I always thought, my God, even if you learn how to market, you can't duplicate what you're doing. I could never bring anybody with me. So I teamed up with Mike Ellis and Dan Street. You guys know them as we were OnPassive Nation, and we heard about this business, and the more I heard, the more I got involved. I was just blown away, absolutely blown away. This is what I've been looking for. Now, if I do share it, I'm helping myself, obviously, but I'm indirectly helping other people, and I've never had that opportunity in the 17 years online. Never. I could build a team. Then you had the auto ship. People couldn't afford it. I mean, and, you know, when people start bragging about breaking even, something's wrong with the business. Nobody's coming into business to break even. People came here to make money. I mean, that's the facts. And there were so many hurdles. And then if you start to make money, they change the rules or the company disappears. You know, we've all been there if we've been online more than a month. But if you're looking at this business for the first time and you haven't done anything else, get on your knees and thank God. Because you didn't have to go through some of the unbelievable money loss that I've had. Looking in people's faces, trying to help them, and I couldn't. And it's just horrible, absolutely horrible. I understand why people are nervous and they don't trust what's going on. But I'm telling you, this is something you do not want to skip. You do not want to let this go by. As said the other day, you might have two major things in your life, a door that opens. Trust me, this is the biggest door you'll ever see besides having a child or getting married. Really, it's way up there, okay? And don't let it pass you by for 97 bucks. And keep in mind, no matter what you've heard, people get frightened. Oh, I don't know about marketing. I don't know digital products. You don't need to know anything. If you're in, and Michael says this all the time, and he's right. If you're in, you win. So get in. Don't let this pass you by, I'm telling you. And don't try to talk somebody into it. You share it with them. If you'll know if they don't want to do it, okay, move on. You planted a seed. Because there are people out there like you, and there wouldn't be a million of us in here now. They're still there. There's thousands and hundreds and millions out there. You share it with them, they'll get in. Don't prejudge. Don't come in your mind, oh, that person will never get in. Oh, I'm not telling him. I'm not telling her. That's a mistake. Because people I thought wouldn't get in got in. The ones I thought would didn't. So you never know. You just share it. You have many, many people helping each other. In my old position as an MLM or a affiliate marketer or email marketing, there was competition. I have no competition here. Everyone, you want to be successful. We work with everyone. Everybody comes in with a little different touch, but the story's the same. You win. If you're in, you win. I've never had something so easy in my life. So please don't let it go by, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, Marty, for sharing your story. Okay, the next person, it's gonna be Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson, are you here? Tabitha, did you open him?
Okay, let me.
I just did.
Hey, there we go. Hey. Well, let me tell you, I thought Marty was trying to play a joke on me because Marty and myself, we like to play practical jokes because we like having fun. And I thought for sure Marty locked me in the mute button, like I don't want to hear Chris talk anymore. But I'm very excited to be here. Number one, like Marty, I absolutely adore Micheal Williams, adore Mikey. How you doing? Because he's a smart guy and he knows what he's talking about. And he is my secret mentor. I've told him many times because one of the first things I've seen was Mike and how he talked and what he's done for himself and how he created this, what I call this Micheal Williams, amazing guy who does not want to stop talking about OnPassive. And I thought, I want to be just like Mike. I want to be just like Mike. I don't have those big, funny looking headphones that guy has because I got a big head and it doesn't always work out too good. But I have a lot of respect for Mr. Williams, Mr. DeGarmo, Julie, Robin, Angie, who went to bed, I know, Dan Oak Street. I always say Steve. That's Dan Street. I always mess his name up. Bill Must, my brother from another mother. And wherever they go, I love going. And they said, Chris, you got to jump on. I actually canceled a webinar with the help of Kevin and Cedric because Kevin actually called me earlier today and said, Chris, you know, Michael's speaking tonight on the Hmong webinar. And I said, what do you want to do? He goes, well, I don't want to compete against Michael. I said, well, good. Let's cancel, go to see Michael. And that's what we did. So I'm honored that I get to come on here. I think this is my first time. I apologize. A lot of countries I've been trying to stay in a pattern, but looks like I got a new one to go to here. I want to give my huge shout out. Is it Ka? English? Man, I can't speak English as good as you speak English. Remember that. Listen, anyone that can speak more than one language, to me, is extremely intelligent. And I can only speak one language. So what does that tell you? I am the perfect guy. I don't know nothing about a computer. I'm not real smart. But guess what? I can still do OnPassive. Why? Those magic words, because it's all done for you.